Dear students, welcome to this session of the course Kinematics of Machines. So in this session, we will be considering the first module and we will introduce you to the basics of kinematics of machine. So in this session, my primary focus will be on these two terminologies. One is mechanics and another is kinematic pairs. So let's move ahead. Now, if you see the title, the course title Kinematic of Machine, it is composed of two words. One word is kinematics, another word is machines. Now, let us see what exactly is meant by these two words. So, first we will pick up the first word, kinematics. Now, before defining kinematics, let us understand what is meant by mechanics. So, mechanics, it can be simply defined as the branch of physics which deals with the study of motion. Now, if you observe the branch mechanics, it can be further divided into two categories. One is kinematics, another is kinetics. Now, let us see that what is meant by kinematics. So, kinematics, you can simply say it is a branch of mechanics that studies the motion of rigid bodies without considering the effect of forces. That means it will simply take an object and it will study the motion of that object, but at the same time it is going to ignore the effect of forces on that object. So that means it will simply talk about the position, velocity and acceleration of an object moving in a space. Now let's see what is meant by this word kinetics. So kinetics, if you observe, it can be further divided into two subcategories. One is statics, another is dynamics. So let us see. So statics is simply a branch of mechanics that studies the effect of forces on rigid bodies at rest. So that is the primary difference between kinematics and kinetics, that in kinetics, in addition to the study of motion, we are also going to consider the effect of forces on the rigid bodies. So what is dynamics? Again, dynamics is a branch of mechanics that studies the rigid bodies in motion with considering the effect of forces on them. So if you see the basic difference between statics and dynamics, so in statics we are assuming that the rigid body will be at rest, and in dynamics we are assuming that the rigid body will be in motion, right? So in this course, our primary focus will be on the kinematics of rigid bodies, right? We're going to talk